All right, seniors, let's talk a little bit about your research paper that you have. Um, you will be researching the topic of genocide and writing an informative paper over the topic or some aspect of this topic. Now, genocide, the short version, the short definition of genocide, is where a ruling group of people has another different group of people killed um, to get rid of them out of that particular society. It often falls along religious lines, but it could be ethnic, it could be racial, it could be physical or mental lines as well. So there's a number of reasons why uh, that one group would want to get rid of another group of people, but that's really what genocide is. I think also too within that we are talking on a large scale, not just a very small like few people. We're talking like thousands of people, and literally because they just fall in a different class than the ruling class. Okay. Um, the genocide that you're probably the most familiar with is the Holocaust during World War II. But that doesn't, there have been many others since then on varying scales. So, what you're going to do is you're going to be thinking about a particular aspect of genocide, research that, and that'll be what your research paper is about. So, for this assignment, you're conducting a research about a topic related to or under the heading of genocide. Your purpose is to explain the topic as clear as possible for your audience by analyzing, showing relationships, and demonstrating with examples, facts, etc that what you have found in your research. And this really is an informative. The purpose is to inform, okay? And when we say that, one of the things that you could take away from that is I want my reader to be smarter about the topic, okay? So when you are looking for your information, when you're presenting your information, you really want to keep that in mind like, how will this make my reader smarter about the topic? Remember, this report presents information. You're not arguing for or against any particular topic. You're not trying to solve the problem. You're not pitching a solution. This is strictly informative. Now, that said, it is probably pretty, it'll be evident kind of what you're thinking depending on the information that you provide or the way that you present that information. I think that your position would be evident, or we could probably make a pretty good guess at it. But that's not the goal. The purpose of this paper is to inform. Um, Although you may report other people's evaluations, you should not state your own personal opinions or judgments. And again, I think that's clear when you can say, according to so and so, the government feels blank, right? Or this group of researchers or examiners or lawmakers or whatever say, right? But you don't have to add in your own comments. So the purpose it's to inform. Okay, so we've said that already. The length is 400 to 500 words. That's about the same length as your narrative that we wrote last unit. So that's going to get you onto the second page. So we probably need to have a page, page and a half of work. You are going to use MLA style on this, and you have to have at least three sources that you use that you cite in the text and you have on the MLA Works cited page. That doesn't mean one source that you use three times. That means that you use at least three different sources at least once each. Here's some deadlines, the things to keep in mind. We will start on Monday, the 18th, with the research question. The thesis statement will be due on the 19th. The 20th is our e learning day. You will have a research assignment on that day. And then the introduction will be due on the 21st of October. On Friday, the 22nd, we will be working through how to integrate your sources. We'll be doing an activity with that. And then Monday, the 25th, we would like to see the first draft of your essay. So you're going to have lots of time in class as long as you're staying focused and keeping moving forward. You will have time to write in class. The final draft of this will be due on Thursday, the October the 28th. So that gives you about 2 weeks to get this accomplished. And again, with 400 to 500 words, that should be very achievable. Don't forget on October the 26th is the SAT day here at school. And so you, as seniors, will not be here on that day. But again, I'm not going to stop you from working on that. Also, that is not an e-learning day for you, so you will not be joining any class meets. What we would like for you to do is we would like for you to write this paper on this document. That way we can kind of keep everything in one place and it makes it easy to access. Also, as you will see, I've also put the MLA style in for you. So all you have to do is select start typing. Um, I did include a outline for you to use if you would like. Now, the outline is not part of the assignment, it is not graded. You do not need to do the outline, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to help you get your ideas put together and to keep you on track. So it is there for you to use, but it is not a required part of the assignment and it will not be graded if you do it. So you scroll down here to the third page, and let me zoom back out of this a little bit here. I'm going to zoom way out. So this page here is where you will actually type in your paper. And you will notice we've put it in MLA style for you already. So all you have to do is just start typing. You'll start by typing your name in up here. Okay, just select and type in the name. Be careful of how you do this because I really would suggest you highlight and start typing. If you do that, it will keep the same style. Now, if you do other things like erase, select and then erase, and then start typing, you could lose some style things and you would have to recreate those. The rest of this is good for you here. You don't have to really do anything there. Over here, this is where you would put in the title of your work. The title of your work is not informative essay. It's not genocide. You need to create a title that engages the audience and lets the audience kind of know what they're getting ready to read. Here's the introduction. And remember, we already wrote the introduction, right? And you already got some feedback on it. Really, what you can do is copy that, paste it right here. And again, like I wrote in here, the best thing for you to do is to select the text like this and then just hit Control V. Okay, copy it, come over, select this text, hit Control V. That will keep it in style. That should keep it in style. That'll put it right back in place for you. Should be good to go. And again, you can revise that. You can add to it, subtract to it. You can make it better, improve it, make those kind of things based on the comments that we've given you. Paragraph here for your first main point. Here's your second main point. Here's your third main point. And then here's your conclusion where you kind of wrap things up. Kind of give us your take on everything as a whole, right? Again, notice here that I just put in a placeholder for you. So select, start typing, select, start typing. I did give the instructions in case something does happen that it is Times New Roman 12 point double spaced. So if something does happen, you can kind of go back and fix that style. And again, this is 400 to 500 words. Then we have a works cited page, and this is for you to use to record your works that you're using, your references that you're using. And you can go to that document where we gave you the resources. If you've used one or two of those, you just copy it, come over here and paste it in alphabetical order. The third one you'll have to generate yourself. That will be part of your assignment to do. But that shouldn't be too difficult. You have resources there available for you, and then you would just pop it in right here. Again, this isn't an overly difficult task. This is very achievable for you. This is not that long. We've written a lot of the pieces already. When we think about the outline or the introduction, there's a whole paragraph right there. When we did the integrating sources, there's 3 sentences. There's 2 or 3 sentences of the paragraph that you need. You can put in a topic sentence above it and you're almost done, right? So we've done a lot of the pieces, so this should not be too difficult. But the thing you are going to have to do is you are going to have to stay focused. You are going to have to keep working forward. Do not get behind on this, right? We do take the Unit 3 CSA at that next week. And so there's a day that will be taken out and given to that. So you do need to make sure that you are kind of moving forward. You don't want to get behind. You don't want to lose where you are at. Again, like we have said many times before, please make sure you're reaching out to McGuire if you have questions so that we can help you and make sure that you are being as successful as you can. Good luck.